Oh, look at this. I guess we human beings have been so educated, they're acting worse than the donkeys. At least what donkeys are eating. Have a look at all this. Gracious. Industrial waste. Decorators. When you call in your decorators, if you're doing your house, if you're doing your... This is where it's all going to end up. This is where it's ending up. Because to dispose all of this is costing the contractor. But the contractor will charge the owner, or the contractor will charge a premium to dispose of this and see where it's end up in the nature. A British natural landscape and what they excrete as poo is good for the earth. Everything that humans do, from education to getting drunk on a Friday night, smoking the stuff everywhere, from government buildings to sidewalks to street corners to communal parks to everything. At least these donkeys don't have to worry about thinking anything. There you go. Private property, right? Have a look at here, folks. Have a look at here. A whole house has been emptied. This is great British mentality. Great British mentality, from everything to toilet tiles, mud, glass, windows, toilets, toilet seats, carpets. Absolute disgraceful behavior, regardless of who they are, what they do in their life. I don't know. A private property has been decorated with Christmas gifts, filled with, when I call it, humans with educated ideas. This is worse than an animal. Their natural way of life is good for the planet, good for this turf during winter season. It fertile the ground, fertile the earth. Whatever they do, it's natural to their life, and it's perfectly all right for our planet. Is that human beings have to think as to how to be good. Human beings have to be explained and put through a prophecy and procedures, and with the hand of the God for them to be good. Because if it seems this doesn't happen overnight, this happened from centuries of education, centuries of policies, centuries of top-down approach to life. Yes, that being human is not so natural. For human to flower, for human nature to rise to the surface, you have to be reminded of what is good and what is bad. It seems the education is one that was meant to produce a human out of an animal has gone wrong. No fly tipping, folks. No fly tipping. No tipping, but somehow they've got everything going here. From blankets to pillows to bottles of alcohol. Black bags full of rubbish. It's particularly normal to an uneducated mind. Absolutely perfectly fits the society the way it is. This is the education that we have provided to the very masses that we have beaten down the education that they really need. Sending them to college, school, how to smoke, how to get drunk, and whatever the litter they hold on to, just tip it away over the fence of somebody else. Definitely wouldn't do for your own front garden, would you? But what's the difference between the front garden and a premises like this? The only difference is that you might go past this every day, not having to look. Once in a while, when you pass in the morning, when you go back in the evening, you might have a look at it, or might even look at it, because you won't be able to see whilst you're looking down on your screen. So why not trash somebody else's premises or their front garden or the public space? What does it matter when you are educated enough to be an animal? I thought the education was simply to shine the human in an animal already. A child born to be a genius, only to be made to an idiot through parenting, through education, through this kind of aberrant behavior that is accepted as normal here in Great Britain, so-called developed and educated world. Why is it here? Couldn't stick it anywhere else than on a try and get anywhere you could possibly can stuff. Unbelievable. I thought I might just about share this as part of your experience to life. Why not just throw anything that you've got not useful anymore? Why not just do it at will? Because here in Britain, we are very good at getting everyone vaccinated to be stupid. Is it? We're very good at getting everyone educated to behave worse than an animal in every human being that we have produced in this country, or people who came here in pursuit of being a human being has become a wilder animal than they started where they were born. Today on the planet, because you're good. If you like it or not, is absolutely unbearable for even for these donkeys, because they've been used, abused. Have a look at these marks where the saddle has gone. It's a shame where humans have ended up behaving worse than these innocent donkeys that are grazing here with absolute peace and absolute calm and most natural way. Well, what donkey knows is to kiss ass. Well, the humans are so good at copying their behavior. They end up doing worse things especially on a Friday, especially running up to Christmas and New Year. I'm sure the human way of behavior will be worse than these two innocent donkeys in the field here. Make sure the bottles don't end up like this on the streets of London with a pile of masks and bottles. You can have all the fizzles you want. Make sure your animal stays inside of you, not come out and cause a problem to others or to yourself or to the society as a whole.